For your safety, please remember that we are over 6,600 feet above sea level here in Falcon Stadium. Please take your time in proceeding upstairs and walking long distances. Adequate protection from the sun is essential, especially for children. Visitors may experience dehydration or altitude sickness. Please make sure to drink extra amounts of water today. Stadium in the 55th graduation ceremony of the United States Air Force Academy. The 1,024 proud graduates of the General Curtis E. LeMay class of 2013, thank you for sharing this very special day with me. For your safety, please remember that we are over 6,600 feet above sea level here at Falcon Stadium. Please take your time when proceeding upstairs and walking long distances. Adequate protection from the sun is essential, especially for young children. Visitors may experience dehydration or altitude sickness. Please make sure to drink extra amounts of water today.
History. Air Force Academy civilian faculty appear today in their traditional academic regalia, to which they are entitled by virtue of the degrees they hold. Each element of academic costume identifies both the highest degree earned, bachelor's, master's, or doctorate, as well as the degree-granting institution. The doctoral robe is the most elaborate, trimmed with velvet bars down the front and on the sleeves. The colors of the hood represent the college or university from which the degree was earned, while the velvet trim on the hood represents the field of study. An explanation of the colors of the hood is available in your program. Military faculty are valued for their Air Force experience and expertise they bring to the classroom. All military faculty have earned a master's degree. Many military faculty also hold doctoral degrees. These officers are selected through a highly competitive process for a graduate school tour. After completing graduate studies, many serve an operational tour, then return to the academy as instructors, augmenting cadets' fields of study with direct Air Force applications. In many cases, they teach in the same classroom where they sat as students only a few years before.
The dog.
We are proud of our outstanding faculty who march in today to honor the class of 2013. Please join me in recognizing them.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Welcome the graduating class of 2013.
See him. 45-yard line right now.
Graduates, halt. Left, pace. Please remain standing for the arrival of the official party, the playing of honors, the national anthem, and the invocation. Ladies and gentlemen, Brigadier General Dana Bourne, the Dean of Faculty.
Secretary Donnelly, before presenting the entire graduating class to you, I would like to single out some individuals for special recognition. First, I call to your attention 109 distinguished graduates who are listed at the top of your program. These cadets, by their overall performance, have placed in the top 10% of their class and have demonstrated true excellence in accomplishing the academic, military, and athletic requirements for graduation. If we observe the custom of academic honors, each would be graduating either summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude. Instead, we use the term distinguished graduate as most fitting in its promise of distinguished service to our nation. At this time, will the General Curtis E. LeMay class distinguished graduates please rise and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. Those identified in your program with an S beside their name are cadets graduating with the Academy Scholar Distinction, having successfully completed a voluntary academic enrichment path through the already challenging core curriculum. The class of 2013 is only the 7th class of scholars to progress through this challenging 4-year academic program. We would also like to recognize those cadets who placed in the top 10% of our academic, military, and athletic programs. Identified in your program with a star by their names are cadets graduating with academic distinction. Those identified in the program with a wreath beside their names are cadets graduating with military distinction. And those identified in the program with a lightning bolt beside their names are graduating with athletic distinction. Those exceptional 7 cadets graduating with all 3 distinctions are identified in the program with a star within a wreath resting on 2 lightning bolts. Please stand as I call your names. Zebulon James Hanley, Andrew John Lankow, Charles Dirk McDonald, Caleb Michael Belden, Zachary Robert Westerfield, David Michael Arquette, and Riley Alexander Feeney. Congratulations. Please be seated. Thank you. We are also pleased to have the class of graduates here, 10 international students representing the nations of Colombia, Ghana, Lithuania, the Philippines, Poland, Serbia, Slovenia, Taiwan, Thailand, and Trinidad and Tobago. Please stand. Would our international students please stand so we can recognize you? Thank you. Please be seated. In conclusion, a total of 1,024 Air Force Academy cadets in this year's class have completed all graduation requirements. It gives me great pleasure to present to you Secretary Donnelly, the United States Air Force Academy, General Curtis E. LeMay, class of 2013, and recommend each as worthy of the Bachelor of Science degree.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Carolyn Benishek, Director of Admissions, and Dr. Tom Mabry, Deputy Head for Student Academic Affairs and Academy Registrar, will now present the diplomas to the graduating class of 2013.
Ladies and gentlemen, Secretary Donnelly joins us on stage to congratulate each of the graduates of the class of 2013. Will the distinguished graduates please rise and come forward to receive your diplomas?
The class of 2013's #1 cadet in overall performance and the #1 cadet in academics, Zebulon James Hanley.
Andrew John Lankow.
The #1 cadet in athletic performance, Charles Dirk McDonald.
Ian Joseph Gibson.
Caleb Michael Belden.
Tyler D. Glaze.
Adam James Carr.
Kelsey Marie Collier.
Michael Trent Harrington.
The #1 cadet in military performance, Rebecca Spisman McKenna.
Over on the left.
Matthew Lucas
Talamontes.
Nicholas William Dona.
Ian Thomas Ellington.
Eric James Darlene.
Justin Michael Hillstrom.
James Warren Neat II.
David Harwood Besson.
Matthew Richard Webb.
Michael Paul Jones Jr.
Well, he's 12. Oh, wait. We were counting wrong. I think I found him.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining Secretary Donnelly on stage, to your left, Chief of Staff of the Air Force, General Mark Welsh, and to your right, Lieutenant General Michael Gold, Superintendent of the United States Air Force Academy. Will the remainder of the graduates of 2013 please rise and come forward by squadron to receive your diplomas? Ladies and gentlemen, joining the Secretary and the Chief of Staff of the Air Force on stage, to your right, Brigadier General Gregory Langell, Commandant of Cadets, United States Air Force Academy.
Christopher Johan Valencia.
Colton Gregory Wetzel.
Christina Lynn Whiteman.
Cadet Squadron 13, Cody Michael Anderson.
Joshua Lee Archer.
I got him.
Andrew David Bettinger.
Vincent Chen.
Patrick Dennis Compton.
John Wesley Denny.
Aaron Scott Gibson.
Sarah Christine Haas.
Jordan Elizabeth Hall.
Nathaniel John Hart.
Andrew Patrick Hoops.
Olabale Olaringwa Lawal Jr.
Wesley Arnold McVeigh.
Alex Vincent Means.
Catherine Elizabeth Moorcamp.
Christopher George Nelson.
Benjamin Curtis Payne.
Daniel McClure Rasfeld.
Kyle DeConti Rasmussen.
William Harris Ross.
What are we on?
Julian Robert Stark.
Donald Antonio Trillanes Messig.
Dustin Scott Weeks.
Cadet Squadron 14. Dominique Marie Amor.
Ryan Francis Bodecker.
Megan Irene Brandt.
Monica Caitlin Ray.
Alexander James Conrad.
Chase Jordan Cooper.
Christopher John Gresham.
Amari
Getting their
Allen
pictures taken, Lisa.
Holt.
They're getting their pictures taken.
Everett Dalton Sarkoskis.
They're getting their picture taken down there.
Joseph Richard Cranack III.
Tell me where he is. I'm having trouble finding him.
Arturas Kuharebas.
Brian Kevin LaGrange.
Brian Gamel Lindsay.
Antonio Emmanuel Naris.
Yeah,
Connor Reese Niebergy.
Benjamin Jared Peterson.
Michael Dean Radosevich.
Jordan Matthew Staff.
Nicholas Aaron Tappa.
Jared Wayne Teagle.
Joshua David Thomas.
Christopher Michael Twig.
Jeffrey David Williams.
Frederick Worth.
Cadet Squadron 15, Carly and Allison.
John Jordan Blaze.
John Carlo Adolfo Utrego.
Hey, can you sit down, please?
Lindsay Ann Burr.
he is.
Joseph Matthew
Can you
Chapman.
sit down?
He's on the 27, 28-yard line right now.
Nicholas James DeJulio.
Daniel William Freimeyer.
Right next to
Christopher Wynn.
Christina Laura Marie Kemp.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's right in front of you.
Jeremy Allen Krongold.
Leon Loman III.
Richard Bennett Tyler Argerson III.
Daniel Joseph McAdams.
Kinder Nicole McCullough.
Dylan Coy Pettyjohn.
Blake Victor Rothschild.
He's on. Yeah,
Zachary
he's on the
Brooks
31-yard
Tully.
line right now.
Stephen Michael Booth.
Nicholas Owen Watson.
Lauren Nicole Young.
Cadet Squadron 16.
Stephen Wayne Bittner.
James Richardson Block.
Garrett James Custins.
Helen Grace Ensley.
Clayton David Gable. Ga Hyun Han.
Keaton Paul Hitters.
Whoa, you're right. Where is he then?
Alexander David Lerdeplog.
Keely Grace McCann.
Alexander Lewis Randall. Lewis Clay Rogers III.
Loring Hughes Ross.
Fiona Chantel Sanchez.
Ava Rose Tomashunas.
David Baker Tipton.
Elliot Andre
There we go.
Rodriguez
Now he's
Unsett.
ready.
Andrew Scott Bendiver.
Stephen Villanueva.
Michael John Wong.
Cadet Squadron 17. Robert Jake Alaman.
Jennifer Grace Bremser.
Catherine Rebecca Brock.
Candida Linda Curcio.
Stephen Rashawn Johnson.
Lauren Gisela Colon.
Henry
There
M.
he goes.
Krukowski Jr.
Ryan
Yeah, Chris!
So you want to what do you want? Powdered sugar?
Kyle Weston Lenz.
That's what that comes
Michael Anthony Lyons II.
Carlo Anthony Mancini.
Ryan Andrew McCluskey.
Ryan Tucker Nelson.
They on to
Matthew
17?
David Peterson. Catherine May Budd.
Yeah, Adam Brakeville.
James Edward Chambers II.
Brian Patrick Corcoran.
Christopher Robin Earp Pickens.
Sophia Monique Epps.
Virginia Lee Galbraith.
Garrett Roy Getschchow.
Kyle Andrew Hathaway.
Thomas Sean Heikkinen.
Zachary Stephen Jackson.
Benjamin Richard Johnson. Scherf.
Anthony Joseph Chiaro.
Daniel Richard Compton.
Justin David Vasikas.
Corey Scott Purchase. Ladies and gentlemen, joining the Secretary and the Chief of Staff on stage to your right, Dr. Hans Mew, Athletics Director, United States Air Force Academy. Cadet Squadron 31, Julie Chanju An.
Tyler Scott Bresky.
Ian Anthony Butler.
Maria Christina Carriedo.
David Anthony Dunkel.
Jordan Merrill Eason.
Michael Brandon Fish.
Dylan Thomas Fisher.
Michael Allen Gartee.
Kayla Lynn Harvey. Zachary Paul Matee.
Austin Douglas Nash.
Gage Lynn Owens.
Hayden Kip Richards.
Edward Richard Schroeder.
Cameron Stewart Burkhart.
Eric Daniel Boron.
Why all the military guys are...
Rachel Carolyn Yin.
Cadet Squadron 33. Ryan Michael Brigman.
Stefani Fernandez Ruberte.
Josiah Ian Lane.
Megan Elise Lewis.
Megan Lewis.
Roy S. Lim.
Houston Gustav Matthews.
Erin Marie McAllister.
Dalton Joseph Miller.
Derek Weston Monjo.
Ann Burns.
Stephen Joseph Coangelo.
Philip Andrew Conti.
Danielle Marie Cortez. John Harvey Rush Jr.
Tyler Alexander Stearns.
Kids are on the floor.
Kyle Patrick Street.
Leslie Marie Torres.
Cody Allen Burge.
Edward Sunley Wood.
Cadet Squadron 37. Evan Tice.
Oh my God. Stephen Walter Ladan.
Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah.
Last little lap.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as Brigadier General Gregory Lingiel, Commandant of Cadets, administers the oath of office.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Graduates of the General Curtis LeMay class, please raise your right hand, and after I read the oath of office, signify your acceptance by saying I do. Do each of you, having been appointed a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force, solemnly swear or affirm that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that you take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which you are about to enter. So help you God. Class of 2013, you are dismissed.
Superintendent Lieutenant General Mike C. Gould in the class of 2013, we wish to thank the Texas Flying Legends Museum of Houston for donating this hat toss flyover today by their heritage aircraft of the Second World War. The pilots for today's flyover are Alan Miller, Freddie Calvervedo, Douglas Rosendahl, Casey Odegaard, Mark Murphy, Vlad Olenek, Lauren Peach, Greg Shelton, and current Missouri Congressman Sam Graves. Thank you, Texas Flying Legends.
fitting that today's graduation flag was by American World War II aircraft, used by that generation of airmen to defeat the forces of tyranny. The class of 2013 chose its exemplar as an Air Force icon of both World War II and the Cold War. General Curtis E. LeMay. General LeMay began his career as a fighter pilot before transferring to bomber aircraft. He participated in a humanitarian mission to South America in 1938, which won the McKay Trophy for outstanding aerial achievement. Prior to the Second World War,
I got Chris in the video.
the ability of land-based bombers to
right now. He's with Elliot.
Pioneered air routes over the Atlantic Ocean.
I can see Elliot's head.
Yeah.
During World War II, General LeMay developed new formations and bombing techniques. He led the air campaigns that broke the backs of the war machines of Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan, and helped the Allies achieve victory in Europe and the Pacific without a bloody invasion of the Japanese home islands. General LeMay was best known after the war as commander of Strategic Air Command, America's primary nuclear deterrent of the Cold War. LeMay created an all-jet bomber and tanker force bolstered by intercontinental ballistic missiles operated by professional airmen dedicated to the preservation of peace. He was instrumental in the development of the Air Force Academy and retired from the Air Force.
He's waving. Wave to Chris now,
Ladies
everybody.
and gentlemen, passing north to south, the Texas Flying Legends will make their approach to Falcon Stadium in formations representing your respective services. First, the Navy flight in a victory formation of World War II naval warfare.
Cool.
You did it! Somehow. I'm not really sure. Where did I think I see Alex? Good pictures coming across.
Chris is walking on the... Oh no, that's not him.
I lost Elliot's hat.
He put his hat on. Here they come again.
Aircraft at the Texas Flying Legends Museum will now make individual passes to honor the class of 2013. They are accompanied by a B-25 Mitchell bomber flown by Bill Players and a P-47 Thunderbolt fighter flown by Alan Wojak from Colorado Springs' own National Museum of World War II Aviation.
That's
First aircraft is the TBM-3E Avenger torpedo bomber, used by the United States Navy in both the Atlantic and Pacific theaters. This carrier-based aircraft carried a 2,000-pound bomb load or torpedo and was flown by the former 41st President of the United States, George Herbert Walker Bush. It first saw action at the Battle of Midway in 1942, a battle that turned the tide of the Pacific War.
Where is it? Here it comes right now.
The next aircraft is the FM-2 Wildcat. Wildcat first flew in 1937 as the main Navy and Marine Corps fighter when the Imperial Japanese Navy attacked Pearl Harbor. Lieutenant Commander Edward Butch O'Hare became the Navy's first ace in February 1942 when he single-handedly attacked 9 and Tuskegee, armed with 6 50-caliber machine guns.
It looks like Lauren might be to the...
some 4,950 enemy aircraft in World War II.
Yeah, he is. Lauren's just to the...
The final formation that you just saw from Colorado Springs' own National Museum of World War II Aviation were a B-25 Mitchell medium bomber and a P-47 Thunderbolt fighter. The Thunderbolt was considered by many as the premier ground attack aircraft of World War II. It had not 1, not 2, but 8 50-caliber machine guns and carried 2,500 pounds of bombs, as well as high explosive rockets.
John Weed's taking their pictures.
P-47 weighed up to 8 tons. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this display of sweet, sweet American heritage air power for today's graduation. Thank you. you all for attending. We also wish to thank again the Texas Flying Legends and the National Museum of World War II Aviation for making this flyover World War II aircraft possible. The torch lit by the generation of airmen of the Second World War who flew these aircraft has now been passed to the class of 2013 to keep it burning brightly. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending today's ceremony. The stadium gates are now open. Please make sure to check around your area for any items that you may have left behind. Rented stadium seats may be left in place. Golf carts will be posted at stadium gates to assist.
You smile or snarl? You're putting Chris's bars on him? Sorry.
Wait, pretend like you're doing it again. I missed it. Pretend like you're doing it again. Did you film it, Steve? Good job, Matt.
He's standing on the sideline right now. Chris is standing on the sideline. Yeah. Yeah.
That's Alex.
Hey, big guy. Oh, excuse me.
Get out here. Don't fall off the bench, dude. I won't.
Matt, will you hold this?
Yeah. It's got my diploma in it, a black version of the diploma, and my certificate of mission.
Saw you holding it up.
Yep. That's it.
Did you see us down there waving at you?
Awesome.
So we need a family. Got the tag? Yeah, Lisa, get in there.
We need a
Or all of you.
somewhere. We'll get. We'll have to go.
Stand next to it.
We'll have to go on level ground somewhere to.
Yeah. You gotta get every Vicky or Lisa. Come here.
Lisa really wants you in there.
Lisa, come on, get with the program. Okay, ready? That was it.
Thank you.
That was